So I kind of found a difficulty like coming up with things to talk about this album because I have a lot that I want to say about it, but what I want to say isn't even necessarily about The Party Never Ends. It's about the constant releasing and shoving of Juice WRLD down our throats. And whenever I say it like that, you're gonna make me seem like a Juice WRLD hater. I'm really not. I didn't love Juice WRLD whenever he was alive. I really didn't. I wasn't the biggest Juice WRLD fan. However, I did enjoy his music. I mean, that's not a hot take. A lot of people enjoyed Juice WRLD's music. I was on that train. I enjoyed it. I wasn't the biggest fan. Like, I wasn't as connected to his music as some people make it out to be, or make it out that they were, which I do think a lot of those people would disappear if he was still alive. However, that's just the sad reality of artists dying. And I do think it's sad that he died, obviously, as anyone should. I don't think there should be anyone hating on his death, and that's not what I'm saying at all. I have a whole I have a whole video about why we need to stop however you say that word, posthumous releases. I keep burping. I hate it. I was hungry and I decided to eat and now I'm burping. But anyway, I have a whole video about it. You should go watch it. Honestly, I wish it would have got more views than it did, so go watch it. But anyway, I made that video after the pre-party pack dropped, which was it had that Young Thug song, I think it's called Spaceship, and it had another one on there. They were both leaks, I'm pretty sure, and then they got, released, a bonus version that had Aquafina on it, which was also, I'm pretty sure, a leaked version. And I somewhat appreciate that, leaks are getting dropped, and I mean, you might as well, he's not here to drop more music, so you might as well just drop these leaks, but The Party Never Ends has been supposed to drop for so freaking long. I don't even remember the last, whenever it started, this whole rumor of his rollout. It's been happening for years. There have been rumored release dates and announced release dates and drops for literally years. I'm pretty sure he had time to drop a whole other project since then. Lil Bibby, has been the one releasing his music. Or, the head of picking the songs and stuff. And I'm pretty sure this album is still supposed to get a 10-song deluxe edition that fans are supposed to be able to choose the songs, which I do like seeing. I like seeing whenever... I'm trying to think of the last one I remember. I'm pretty sure it was that Lil Uzi Vert versus the World 2 deluxe thing that he did with Eternal Take or whatever it was. I'm pretty sure that's the last time that I remember one that I actually went out and listened to. Was that he let fans, a lot of fan suggestions for songs to release, he actually went out and released them, which is good. I think that is something good to see. I kind of wish we seen more of it. Y'all want to hear it? I'm going to drop it for y'all, even if it's a leak. If you want to hear it, I'm going to drop it. Anyway, my problem with this was there was constant, song changes or verse changes or beat changes or collabs that were being forced when we don't necessarily know if Juice WRLD would have wanted that to happen or if that's how he wanted it to happen. And that's my big problem for it. He needs to be remembered. And to me, all of this constant Juice WRLD promotion seems to me like milking. And we all knew probably that this Fortnite collaboration was the final push in the rollout, that this album was finally going to drop. And it did. They dropped a new song. There was a new Fortnite song. And to Fortnite's credit, I feel like they handled his collab somewhat tastefully. His whole event, they played the new song. I think there's a world that you can go to listen to that song and his other ones. And I think there's other unreleased songs on there too that you can go and listen to. He has 2 skins. Everyone got a free one. I do have a feeling that it was handled tastefully. I feel like it was handled pretty tastefully. However, I'm not even going to go out here and say that this album is handled tastefully. I just wish Juice WRLD was finally resting and his name was being remembered instead of milked, because that's kind of what it comes off to me. I know that might be a hot take, but I feel like after this, he's finally going to rest. his name is going to rest and he can actually be remembered. Because right now we're not remembering Juice World. We are just hearing more of what might have, would have had, maybe dropped. Maybe. I'm pretty sure this album is filled with leaks. I'm pretty sure it's filled with snippets. And I mean, that's good. Honestly. I'm pretty sure Celebrate with Offset, which is one of my favorite songs on the project, was either a leak or a snippet. I remember hearing about this song, but maybe I'm tripping. Bombardier, I'm pretty sure is also a leak that a bunch of people wanted. But I remember seeing something that there was supposed to be like a Roddy Ricch song on here or a Travis Scott song. I do think it was a nice touch adding in that Kid Leroy, like Leroy song / interlude type thing, because they had a connection not long before Juice WRLD passed. I think that was amazing. I think that was really fantastic. And what also helps this project, I feel like, is that it feels very 2018-ish, which helps and hurts the album at the same time. It helps me morally listening to it because they feel like finished. You know, they don't feel like they kind of scrounged up the songs off of loose things like they did to Pop Smoke. They didn't change beats or nothing. It feels like he actually dropped this, like this is a song that could have dropped when he was alive. Which, yeah, was back in 2018. Which also hurts the project because I'm not really... I wasn't necessarily... I mean, I was Juice's target audience, but I feel like I'm not that anymore. Which his target audience is really everybody. But I can't resonate to the music as well as I feel like I could have been able to whenever it, like in 2018. Because I'm in a whole different area of my life where music like Juice WRLD does not connect with me and I can't enjoy it as much. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a too bad of a diss towards it because I feel like when y'all hear my overall, it's going to sound a lot more negative than probably what I'm trying to get off. Because I genuinely enjoyed this album. It was a good listen. There's not really any bad songs per se. Let me double check on my notes and stuff and see if like maybe there was one or two that I didn't like. I don't think there was though. I really don't think there was. I like the Offset song. I like Bombardier. Bombardier's a good song. I don't remember if I saved it. If I didn't, I'm about to right now. But Lace It is okay. It's an alright song, although I feel like the Benny Blanco and Eminem verses were kind of just added. But anyway, they weren't bad. I like the intro. And honest to God, I like Empty Your Pockets. Like, I didn't watch the Fortnite event, sadly. But I genuinely like that. Like, that's a good song, in my opinion. The intro is great. Misfit is great. I didn't really like Insecure with Nicki Minaj. I didn't really like that song. Jeffrey wasn't my good. Have I been saying Bombardier? Barbarian is the name of the song. I'm sorry. Barbarian. I got the name wrong. Y'all have probably been looking confused. I liked Oxycodone. I liked KTM Drip. But yeah, I didn't really like Jeffrey and Lace It and Insecure. But besides that, the rest of them are all pretty decent. They're all pretty decent songs. But my overall, I'm going to give it a 6. And the reason I'm giving it a 6 and not a 7, this could very well change. It probably will change. The more I listen to it, the more I'm open to changing about it, is because of my morals. They're kind of getting in the way, and I feel like he should be remembered more than he is right now, and I want to remember Juice WRLD. I don't want to continue living in his lost moment, you know? And not that is a very small part of it, by the way. I'm not going to make that sound like it was a big part of it. It's very small. But a bigger part of it is just I'm not the type of person that I feel like this music is trying to stick to, you know? But that doesn't mean I can't enjoy it. Like, I can still enjoy it, and I will still probably be in moods where I can listen to it. But it's just not, I'm not the right person for this, really. Or at least I don't feel like I am, you know? I'm not going to really try and describe the type of person it is trying to click to. I just know that I'm not it really. And that is okay. That's not bad. I can be someone that doesn't necessarily enjoy, or like it doesn't really stick to. And you know what? I'm going to change it to a 7 because I think a 6 just sounds too negative. I'm changing it to a 7. Like literally just off the top of my head, because just because I'm not the type of person it's resonating with doesn't mean that I can't enjoy it in its own level and in my own way, but I'm not the type of person it's shooting for. But that's okay. Hopefully, because this project is now over with, we can start to remember Juice WRLD instead of milking him. And maybe he's not being milked, I'm not behind the scenes, but you know, let's remember him. Let's let him rest. Let's let his name, let's let his voice rest. Overall, I give The Party Never Ends a 7 out of 10. If you made it to the end of the video and you want to see more, obviously you can hit the subscribe button and hit the bell just in case you don't want to miss anything else. That kind of rhymed a little bit, and I didn't even mean for it to. Anyway, tons of links in the description. I've got a Patreon you can join, and you'll start getting thank yous. You can also be the first. I haven't said this before, but you can be the first Patreon member, and if you want to, you know what I'm saying, I can give you more benefits than just a normal Patreon if you are the first. For as little as $1.50 a month, that is very cheap, and I feel like if you are the first, that will influence more. To be honest with you, you can buy merch, you can listen to albums, you can do whatever you want to do in my links and my social medias. Just follow them. Do something to them. I'm begging. Anyway, love y'all and hope you're having a great day.